Okay, what's up guys, how's it going? I'm Dax, welcome back to another video. Today, I want to tell you how valuable your time is. So for those of you out there, maybe you've been stood up before, maybe people arrive late, maybe you talk to people a little longer than you want to, okay? Maybe you find it awkward to leave interactions. You're a bit scared of saying goodbye. I know I used to do that. Whenever I was in a big group, I would wait till everyone had said goodbye so that I didn't have to say goodbye first. It was really a difficult time. Now I say, alright, see you. And then after I say that, I'm thinking, oh, now they're talking about me, I'm gone. It's really, So, your time. I want to make sure that you are getting the most out of life for what is good for you. Okay? So, when people are taking up your time, maybe people in the streets are trying to talk to you and you feel too bad to just walk off. So you stop, you listen. Or your friends talking your ear off, or an acquaintance is talking your ear off, and you don't want to listen. Well, I'm going to tell you how much your time is worth. Okay, so take someone like Bill Gates. You can search somewhere, how much does Bill Gates earn a second? Something ridiculous, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions, alright? So that means his time now, if you interrupt his day, you're making him potentially lose millions of pounds. Okay? So Bill Gates is probably pretty stingy with his time. He gives away a lot of his money, but his time, he uses it very, very well. And this is true of a lot of successful people. You will find that, well actually some of them are stingy with money as well, but with their time, they are always working. They're always trying to focus. They will tell you, please don't talk. Well, let's think about Bill Gates. What would his time have been worth back when he was working in his garage, if you're American? How much was his time worth? Exactly the same. Potentially even more, because that was him embarking on a journey. So when he was in his garage, not earning anything, when all the successful people before they were successful, rich people, their time was still worth millions of pounds. We just didn't know it yet. So your time right now could be worth millions. It might be worth less, but we don't know. The fact is, people will not respect your time because they are not aware of the output that it could ultimately have. You're inputting hours of work now. Perhaps you own a small business, a shop, or some real estate investments, and you're trying to work on it. You're trying to work on yourself. And people say, why are you even doing this? You're not successful. That can hurt, because it's true to some extent. To some extent it's true. You aren't at the end point, you're on the way. And you don't even know if you'll get to the end point. And that's what a lot of people will tell you. Why are you wasting time? You're never going to make it. How do they know? They're not psychic. Blah, blah, blah. All these things people say. Because they see you inputting so much hard work and they haven't seen the output yet. But all I'm saying is, you don't know how much your time could be worth. So while you're working extremely hard now, keep it up. Because one day, your time could be worth an incredible amount. And right now was a starting point. Because if you didn't work right now, it wouldn't be worth that much in the future. So your time is invaluable all the time. It just always is. Your life is always the most precious thing. If there's one thing that people do, or people say when they pass away, is they want more time. They want more time. They don't want more money. Even Iron Man, or his dad said, there's no amount of money ever bought a second of time. Because time is what everyone wants. And your time is the most valuable thing. So, what's my lesson here? Don't be afraid or have the courage to tell people, sorry, I need to go. I have something to do. Even if it's a lie, you would just rather do something that you would enjoy. You know? Say you're at a library and you would rather be at home playing games. Say, sorry, I've got something to do. And then just leave. Now, playing games might seem like a waste of time, but there's plenty of people who earn millions playing games. So, if you're an amazing gamer, spend your time on games. If people are telling you to study and you want to play basketball or any kind of other sport or just anything, your time could be worth millions. Sorry, I need to go and do something else. Because people like Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, Cristiano Ronaldo, imagine if people would be telling them, stop wasting your time over here. Go to school, study. I mean, no one's telling them that now. There's no one. It's very unlikely that the top sportsmen are thinking, I wonder what my life would be like if I was an accountant. Maybe they are, because everyone has that kind of dichotomy in life paths. But imagine if people had been telling them to stop. How much would their time worth be now? Where would they be now? So if there's something that you need to work at, it may seem like there's no output. You're 15, you're trying to be a rapper, and everyone's like, what are you doing? You're not famous. All these other guys are famous. Little Tech is famous. Everyone's little these days. Alright? So, and they're famous. Doesn't matter. Just because you're inputting work now doesn't mean it's immediate output. You might become a famous rapper at the age of 28, 30, 35, and then you're making millions. And then everyone who was chatting shit 15 years ago, it just doesn't matter. So your time is extremely valuable. So don't let anyone else tell you it's not. I think that's about it. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.